What about it now? That's a crazy phrase. You may be asking yourself, where in the world did what about it now come from? It's a bit nuts. My business is named this crazy phrase. But before I tell you what it means, let me give you a backdrop into the story and where this phrase even came from. I was working at FedEx back when I was in college, summer job. You know, it was nothing that I enjoyed. I hated it, honestly. It was tough, sweaty, physical work just to get by, you know, non-stop, go, go, go in the summer. So I was just blazing hot every single day. There was a coworker of mine, an older gentleman, this brother in his 50s, gold tooth. He never moved quick, and he was always sipping something other than water in his cup, if you know what I mean. He would always come by my truck and scream out, "What about it now? Yeah, I'm gonna drink him under the table." Yeah. I would just laugh every day. I was like, this is so ridiculous. What is he talking about? He had such swagger and such confidence. I couldn't help but almost look forward to him passing by my truck. So of course this is such a hilariously infectious phrase that I started saying it as a greeting to my close friends. You know, I'd say, "Hey, what about it now?" You know, and we just would laugh, and I used it that way for years. Just a hilarious way to greet my boys. And I never thought anything else about it. But when I launched my personal brand, I used my own name, Chris Edwards. Oh, the website's taken. Every social media platform in the world already has a Chris Edwards out there. I didn't really want to use my own name with numbers attached. That didn't make any sense. It's kind of lame, unoriginal. So I started thinking, what phrase embodies what I'm about? What phrase is my essence that could be me giving value to the world? And of course, what about it now came to mind, but I laughed it off. I'm like, what? That's ridiculous. But I started thinking about, is there a deeper meaning with this? What does this embody for me? And I started to realize this is how I actually live life. I step into a moment with confidence, with swagger, with hilarity, and I own it. This is how I tackle life's problems. This is how I embrace life's victories. When I'm confused, when I don't know which way to go, when I have doubts, God has just given me this weird inner confidence that I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna step into the moment and own it. I may have some jagged edges. I might not fit into every box that I find myself in, but I'm gonna take my originality and I'm gonna own that moment. I know that I can impart value into someone's life by simply owning the moment. A great epiphany I had was on a tombstone. You have your birth date, you have your death date, and a dash in the middle. That dash is such a short time. It's all about the dash. Are you just living a life to get by? Or are you truly making the most of every single moment in the present tense? Are you owning your moments? Or are you shrinking back like a turtle in fear, cocooning in that safe place? Or are you taking a step out and going for it? That's what the ethos of What About It Now is all about. You crave something deep inside you. You feel like you're put on this earth to do something, but you're scared to even admit it. What About It Now is giving you the courage to at least admit, yes, I want this. Yes, I would love to step out and do it. But inwardly, the fear of failure has got you in a stranglehold. It's choking the life out of you. What About It Now is about giving you tools, tactics, motivation, inspiration, and just the backup support system to go for it. To identify what you really want and to actually go for it. Yes, it's risky and scary, but there is something about you that's original. There is no other version of the exact you out there. You may be like other people, but What About It Now is about that originality. It's about using humor. It's about using courage. It's about using whatever makes you, you. So What About It Now is a crazy phrase, but it's who I am. And I had the switch to embrace this originality a few months ago. I've always been, quote, good at speaking. It's a natural raw talent I possess. But raw talent is irrelevant unless you add actual value into someone's life. So my switch, my aha moment, was that me speaking my messages were not as important as the hearer being impacted by my messages. So What About It Now is taking my originality and putting it as second place to those of you who want to come on this journey with me, who want to be impacted by what I'm inspired to say and do and live out. What About It Now is truly coming back from failure and creating your own epic story. So come on the journey with me. Let's go.